Hey everyone, I know it's been about a week, but here I am finally talking about the brand new Injustice 2 trailer that got released just a few days ago. So, a couple of things I want to point out is that, firstly, the trailer looks amazing. I think the CG is fantastic in this trailer. A couple of the best parts are when you see a Supergirl, when you see her eye, the close up, it just looks so good. It looks almost real. So all that is a big highlight of the trailer. Great CG all around. No gameplay in the trailer, but that makes sense because this is a cutscene for this. This is a cutscene trailer for the story. But you guys don't want to hear about that. The big things you guys want me to talk about are the big reveals. New characters, returning characters, stuff like that. Alright, so let's kind of go in order. First, we got Bane revealed. It seems pretty unanimous among most people who are talking about this that we're not overly happy with Bane returning. I mean, I put him in the thumbnail of my video of characters who may get cut, which, by the way, I'm sorry about that video. That video was poorly made, and I'm very sorry. I plan on probably deleting that video, and I don't know if I'll redo it. I may just delete it and leave it at that, but mostly because, the character in the thumbnail of the video was confirmed to be back. The one character on the whole list is the one who they reveal in the trailer. It's like basically I may just need to put someone else in the thumbnail as a joke. I might just do that as a joke. I may just take someone else and put him in the trailer. But anyway, so Bane is back. I don't know how I feel about that. Bane's a cool character. I hope they do something with the character, and I hope that he's fun to play and stuff like that. Now, moving away from Bane, Poison Ivy was confirmed, which to me is not a surprise, but I'm happy. I'm very happy that Poison Ivy is going to be in this game. I mean, I had no doubt in my mind that Poison Ivy would be in this game. She's just the perfect fit. Like, if Killer Frost could be in the first one, Poison Ivy could be in this one. Who else got revealed? Robin got revealed. And as Slickmoth, one of the YouTubers, pointed out, we'll get to Brainiac, but I think Brainiac was the one narrating. Brainiac says offspring when talking about Robin. Damian Wayne is Bruce Wayne's son. And so since he said offspring, that pretty much means that Robin is Damian Wayne. Which would make sense. But who knows? I mean, offspring can really only mean one thing, and that's your kid. So it wouldn't be Tim Drake, because Tim Drake is not Bruce Wayne's son. So that wouldn't make sense. But anyway, as I did predict, I did say I think Robin is going to be in the game. So I was still right on Robin. But big question is, will we get Jason Todd Red Hood? I think so, but I think it'll probably be DLC, I bet. Because that would make sense, right? You get Robin in the main story and game, and then, through DLC, you get the other, tragic Robin, Jason Todd, Red Hood, Arkham Knight, whatever you want to call him. So that's what I think for Jason Todd, Robin. Who else was revealed? Brainiac was revealed, which is awesome. Brainiac, now okay, big elephant in the room. I really need to brush up on my DC comics because there's a lot that I don't know. I actually don't know much about Brainiac, but I swear, I'll look it up. I'll read up I'll read up on tons of characters I don't know much about, and I'll get back to you. But Brainiac, from what people have said, he seems to be an awesome character, and I can't wait to play as him in the game. That's the way I see it. Seems like a very cool villain, and he seems like he'll be like the main villain of this game. Now, I know Darkseid is in the game, but we knew that. We knew Darkseid was going to be in the game, which is cool that they revealed it, but we knew he was going to be in it. Basically, I think Darkseid will be... Okay, think of it like this. You know Legend of Zelda, right? For example, let's take the game Skyward Sword, for example. The character Girahim is the main villain, but at the end of the game, spoiler alert, you fight, this big guy who's supposed to be Ganondorf. Basically what I'm trying to say is I think Brainiac will be the main villain of the game, but Darkseid will be sort of that big final boss that you fight near the end of the game, or maybe in the second half of the game. Maybe you fight him a couple times, you beat him a couple times with some different characters, something like that. But I think Brainiac will be the main villain. I think he will be stepping in for Lex Luthor, who I highly doubt will be in this game. And I think that's what some of the story might be. Brainiac will be the main kind of central villain. Even if you want to look at Mortal Kombat X, that's kind of how it was with Quan Chi and Shinnok, where Quan Chi, or Melina too, they spent a lot of time in the story trying to like resurrect Shinnok, and then Shinnok and Darkseid are kind of like the same thing. Like in terms of where they'll be in the story, you'll have sort of a villain who tries to get this bigger villain. So that's what I think in terms of the story. Who else was revealed? One character who was kind of revealed, but I'm not sure. I'm going to make a separate video on this character in the trailer, but the Joker. Now, there was a scene in the trailer where, and I'll get into this in my other video, but where Superman kills Joker, but it's pretty much just a scene that we already saw in the first Injustice. It's a memory. As you can see with the black background, it's a memory. It's not happening. This isn't like actually happening on screen. This is Superman remembering it. But sort of the quick point I want to make is that this doesn't... I think this is very kind of weird that they showed this, because I have two feelings. My first feeling is that, they're just reminding us of, they're just kind of reminding us of what happened with the Joker. He killed him, and I think, and that doesn't in any way confirm the character, but I also found it weird that he was even, I don't really know why he was even in the trailer. I mean, I don't really see the need to show that unless Joker's in the game, which I bet he will be. I mean, he has to be. If Harley Quinn is in this game, Joker has to be in this game. But who knows? Maybe the Joker might just be a part of the story and not playable, but I don't think that would be fair. The Joker is a very important villain in the DC universe. It would be kind of weird to not see him in the game. But the other thing I wanted to say is that, kind of what I already said, why show him if he's not going to be in the game at all? Wouldn't it just be better to, not show the character if it's not going to be in the game? I mean, after all, this is a reveal trailer of the story, so why include a character that might not be in the game? So, I think... Here's my feeling. I think that... Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'll make that second video now, because I kind of explained my whole point, but... basically, I think that scene of Superman killing the Joker in the trailer doesn't completely confirm the character, But with that being said, I think it would be really weird if they showed that and then did not include the Joker in the game. So, my final verdict on that is that I think the Joker will be in the game. Whether he's playable or not, I don't know, but it would be very weird to do that. That would be like showing, I don't know, that would be like showing Wonder Woman in Batman versus Superman trailer, and then she's just not in the movie. She's in it for like 2 seconds, and then she's not in it at all. I don't know. It would kind of be like that. But overall, I think that does, in a way, confirm Joker, but not completely. I just think it would be weird that they would show that and not include the character. Because why remind us of that character at all if they have no plans to put him in the game? So that's what I think. I talked about Bane, Poison Ivy, Darkseid, Robin. Overall, awesome trailer and a lot of reveals, most of which we all saw coming. Brainiac, I'm not 100% that we all saw coming. That was kind of a stretch. But, yeah. I was going to make a video called, 10 more characters we need to see, but I'm not sure. Because so many have been confirmed, and I don't know. I don't think there's a lot more to speculate, unless they put in some really, really unknown characters. Unless they really dig up the history and find something. I think there's not a lot to speculate on. I think it's going to be many villains replacing other villains, and I think we'll be keeping most of the heroes for the most part. And maybe adding a couple Teen Titans here and there. I don't know. Maybe adding, like, a lot of people were saying, like, Plastic Man. I guess. I doubt it. To be quite honest, I doubt it. But we'll see. If we wanted to speculate more for a second, characters like Catwoman, I think Catwoman will return. Catwoman seems like a character where I think they wouldn't want to get rid of her. If you think back to Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe, there were a bunch of characters. It was like, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. A lot of the side characters were Joker, Lex Luthor, Catwoman, and Shazam. The thing was, even though Lex Luthor was in that game, I think that was only because they needed, like, a Superman villain, and it's kind of like, why put in Doomsday? Because he's not like a villain that could, like, he's not a villain that comes up with a plan like the Joker or Lex Luthor. He's just he's just strong and he kills things, And if I were to pick a character to be in the game, I would have chose Lex Luthor, and they did. They gave him the robot suit in that game too. But who's best fit for this fighting game? Where I'm going with that is kind of I think I've heard some people say, the characters that were in Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe, those are like the characters that they will keep in every Injustice from now on. I don't think so. Just not Lex Luthor. Catwoman, I'm not sure. But where I'm going with this is that Catwoman was one of those characters in that game. So, in a way, Catwoman isn't a main villain. She's really just a side character in the Batman universe. They really didn't need to include her, but they did. So that obviously means that she's pretty important to them in some way. All right, but with that being said, that's pretty much the end of my analysis for this video. So I also want to say apologies for my top 10 video from a couple days ago. I'll probably remove it, and maybe I'll redo it, but I don't know. But all right, thank you guys for watching. I got some more videos coming out. I just started school again. It's my last semester ever. Yeah, I'll be coming out with some more videos, and keep on fighting. Thanks for watching. Hold on. Cut this out. I'm drinking Starbucks.